What if I told you there was a fast track to everything that you wanted? And I'm speaking from my direct experience. So I can say that it's true. Because everything that you want comes to you when you're in alignment. And the key to alignment is being your true self, being who you truly are. And the thing is, that's so natural. We don't even need to work at it, except that we've all been conditioned and programmed with certain beliefs, limiting beliefs, that hold us back from our natural, authentic self. So then there is some kind of work that's needed in order to kind of undo and unlearn those things that keep us from naturally being in alignment with who we are. And the most direct, most accelerated path to that, of all the things that I've explored in meditation and breath work and entrepreneurship and reading hundreds of books and traveling and living at a monastery for more than 6 months and all the different self-help things that I've done along the way, the number one thing that has been the most transformational has been this YouTube channel. And I kid you not, it has been a creative process that has been absolutely life-changing. Because for me to do this, to just sit and speak to a camera for more than a few minutes, in the beginning it was the most difficult thing that I had to do. I'd been wanting to do it for years, but my fear, my self-doubt, my insecurity, the fear of what people were going to think, the criticism, the judgments that I was going to face, all of this was sabotaging my process. There was an imposter within me that was absolutely terrified of putting myself out there. And you see, all of these were the conditionings, the programs of my mind that were holding me back from just being myself, from just clicking record, speaking for several minutes, and sharing it online. And over time, over the first initial months that I did this, it didn't really come naturally. I could see myself getting better and better at it. And I explored all the different ways of going about it, scripting, editing, all sorts of funny things along the way. But I realized at some point that it's not the way that I wanted to do it. I wanted to just be able to pick up my phone, click record, and be myself. And that was my intention from the very beginning. I wanted to use this as a permission slip to get so comfortable with being me, so familiar with this fear, this doubt, this insecurity, with the judgment and the criticism that I was going to face, and just be totally okay with it. Just be naturally me and unfazed by whatever came as a result of that. And you see, that is the most direct path to all that you want, because all that you want comes naturally to you when you are in alignment. And when you're in alignment, you're being you. And that is actually all that you truly want underneath all the things that you think you want anyway. That's the funny thing. We chase money, we chase success, we chase relationships, we chase all these fancy, shiny objects in the world, all because there's something within ourself that seems to be missing. There's a disconnect with who we truly are. And when you come into alignment with who you are, and when you express yourself, that natural, authentic expression, then actually there's a fulfillment, a deep contentment, a satisfaction with yourself that you could never attain or receive from anything in the world. And that's when you get to have your cake and eat it too, because you become who you've always already been, and you get to attract everything that is for you. Because I would never have believed that within 1 year, because I started this YouTube channel in April of 2024, that I would have over 20,000 subscribers. I would have made countless friends and connections from all over the world, that I would have traveled the world in the last year the way that I have, traveling to different countries and making videos all along the way, creating a successful, profitable, abundant business, that I've earned more money doing this than anything else that I've ever done before. And it's kind of funny that when your passion leads you, when your inspiration guides you, everything falls into place. And so maybe you've had the thought of starting on YouTube before. Maybe you've had the idea of creating content before. Maybe you've held yourself back from this. And maybe you have some ideas of where it could go. And I would encourage you to just go for it, to just start, to just try, and to forget about any outcome, to not place any emphasis or significance on where this is going or what it's going to bring you, or even what's going to happen as a result of it, but just purely to be available for the process, to fully commit to that creative expression and that transformation, because that's what it's all about anyway. And that's what brings anything anyway. So if you've been waiting, if you've been thinking about it, if you've been wanting to do this but finding that you're procrastinating or holding yourself back, then honestly, do yourself a favor and just go for it. Commit to doing it for 30 days, 90 days. Just do it without any expectation, without any insistence on the outcome. Follow your inspiration, commit to yourself, and then follow through in that promise. Because if you do that, and you share that, and you face the fears and the insecurities and the doubts that come up in the meantime, you will be a completely different person on the other side. And everything that you want is on the other side of you shifting into the version of you which is already in that reality, living that life. So that's why this is truly the most direct path to all that you want, because it is the aligned path to who you truly are. And so this is my encouragement from my own experience, to remind you, to give you that little nudge. And this is why I've created my Aligned Creator Blueprint, the book that's available in the link below, but also the mentorship that I have launched. And I've already gone through with one client we're a little more than halfway through a 6-week mentorship. And it's absolutely incredible to see the growth. I thought my channel grew quickly based on my passion, but the way that his channel is growing and what he's stepping into and the joy that he's getting out of this is absolutely fulfilling beyond imagination for me. And so if you're interested in a mentorship with me, where we can work through these things together, I can help you uncover your voice more quickly, more in alignment, to help you in supporting those difficult days, facing those fears, uncovering those limiting beliefs, and streamlining this whole process, then comment creator down below and I'll send you a link where you can learn more about this 6-week Aligned Creator Mentorship. And perhaps one-to-one guidance with me will help you commit, get started, see it through, and maybe create something really special that you've been wanting to do for a long time. So again, if this is something that's interesting to you and resonates, then comment creator down below and I'll send you a link where you can learn more about my 6-week Aligned Creator Mentorship.